I want to create a couple short videos on some basic Google Analytics terms and hopefully clarify some of the confusion or kind of the cloudiness around those. And today I want to talk about bounce rates. Bounce rates can be looked up on your Google Analytics platform. And what a bounce is, I'm just going to show you. When someone Googles your website, so I just picked a random oral surgery practice, identity oral surgery. So when a customer searches up an oral surgery place in their area and they click on your website, so for example, we click on this website and the website comes up and is populated. If I scroll through and do not touch anything on the page, so I'm just going through this website, I read whatever, I do not click on anything and I go back. So I hit this back arrow. That is a bounce. What just happened there is a bounce. So having a high bounce rate means that someone is not engaging with your content, and a high bounce rate can be an indication for a website that's not optimized properly, potentially a website that looks outdated and the consumer is visits the website and appears, they're looking at it as it's not really meeting the need that they came for. The way that a bounce rate is, or that it is no longer considered a bounce, is as soon as they click on anything. So for example, again, I go to this website. If I click anything on this website, if I click the home button, if I click to learn about new teeth, if I click about wisdom teeth, as soon as I click something and go to any page on the website, that is no longer a bounce. So when you're looking at your Google Analytics and you have bounce rates that are over 50, 60, or even 70%, that means that for example, a 70% bounce rate means that 7 out of 10 people that are visiting your website are literally clicking on nothing and going back to where they came from. So that's what a bounce rate is. I'm going to make a couple other videos on these short Google Analytics terms and hopefully clarify what those mean. But you should be looking at all of this data on your analytics dashboard to be making decisions on whether or not you even have an effective website. Feel free to shoot me an email, leave a comment. If you have questions about other things, particularly pertaining to oral surgery and Google Analytics, I'd be happy to answer those. My name's Chris from SkEye Media, and I'll keep these videos coming.